MAC haul. If you follow me on Twitter, then you know that recently I have been kind of obsessed with MAC products lately. I don't know what it is because usually I'm more of a Sephora girl, but I don't know. I've just been going into MAC stores lately, and then before I know it, I have like 15 products and I'm like, holy moly. So I haven't used any of these and I'm dying to, so that's why I'm like, I gotta film this haul, I gotta film this haul, I gotta film this haul, so that way I can put everything in their nice little homes, in their palettes, and I can use all this stuff. And then, of course, I will report back to you. So I do want to mention that I've been getting kind of a lot of questions about videos that are like way a long time ago, and to be honest, I can't keep up with videos from like 6 months ago. So if you have any questions, tweet me. You can, you know, tag me on something on Instagram and I will totally get back to you. I just can't keep up with YouTube questions from 6 months ago, like on the go, because I can't reply back to specific comments on my phone. So just a heads up there. What else? Also, yes, I am wearing a shirt under this. It kind of looks like I'm just wearing a necklace and I'm naked under here, but I can assure you I'm wearing a shirt. See? Let's go ahead and get right on into it. I should have dumped all these products out onto my little desk here first, but if you guys could see this desk, you would be like appalled because it's just such a freaking mess. So I don't even have room for pouring out all my products. So I'm not gonna go in any particular order because that's kind of my style. The first one that I have here is some eyeshadows. So I will swatch these for you, of course, because that would be really lame if I didn't. The first eyeshadow that I have here is called Twinks, and I think that I've had this shadow before and I used it all up, so I saw it in the store and I was like, okay, that's pretty. I thought that on the backs of these MAC eyeshadows they told you what kind of finish it was, but apparently it doesn't. But I do believe that this may be a Volux Pearl because it does have a lot of shimmer to it. I always buy these little refills just simply because they're cheaper, and then I can put them in my palette, because if I have like 10,000 little individual MAC shadows, I will not use them. I just think it's so much easier to have them all in a nice big palette, whether it be a Z palette or a MAC palette. Then you can actually see what they look like and pick shadows individually to create a look. The next eyeshadow I have here is kind of mangled, and I didn't really notice it until now, but whatever. Thanks a lot, MAC. This is the color Star Violet, and it's picking up a lot more purple on screen. It's obviously purple, but to me it's a little bit more of a cranberry kind of burgundy shade, and this one I think may also be a Volux Pearl finish as well. I do believe that Jaclyn Hill just recently did a video and used Star Violet, and it's a gorgeous look, of course. I recently told you guys in my summer spring blush video that I really hadn't gotten into MAC blushes, and then I got to thinking, because I had one of those palettes with the little inserts to fit all of the blushes, and call me crazy, I don't know if you guys do this too, but I had like 3 blushes in there and then 3 blank spots, so I was like, I need to fill those 3 blank spots. Like, it was literally driving me nuts, driving me bananas. Freaking crazy. So I went ahead and got a few more so that way I could fill it up and then I wouldn't be going crazy every time I looked at it. And then maybe I'll start using it. So you guys wouldn't know this, but this is the 4th time that I'm going to be talking about Dolly Mix, this blush right here, because everything that could go wrong did go wrong on my camera. The card was full, no more memory, battery is dying, all of that kind of stuff. So hopefully this is the last one. Here is Dolly Mix. And this is a sheer tone shimmer. And I've really been into shimmery blushes lately because I'm all about that highlight like all over my cheeks, not just up on top. So yeah, I think that this will get me there. Is the lighting weird? I feel like I look blue. I'm sorry if I look blue. This video is just like such a hot mess right now. Whatever. Okay, so the next thing that I got is a cream color base in the color Hush. I don't know why I'm showing you that. Like I said, this video is just turning into a disaster. I'm blue. I'm freaking blue. Why? Is that a little bit better? We're going with it. The struggle is real with lighting, and if you do videos, you know what I'm talking about. The next one that I have here is a cream color base called Hush, And these are just essentially creamy highlights. You can use them anywhere pretty much, but they're very pigmented, and they do a really nice job of really making your cheeks glow without having anything. Sometimes highlighters, like powder highlighters, can kind of fill in pores and make your uneven skin texture a little bit more obvious. But with the cream color bases, I find it's a little bit, it like rests on your skin a little bit better, depending on which one it is, but I really like these. So you can see that this one right here, it's subtle, but it's definitely very glowy. And as always, all the products will be linked down below if you want to check them out, as long as I can find them. Another thing that I picked up, and this is kind of boring for a lot of you, but not for me, because I love organizing my makeup, just a couple of these single palettes. Now I also have the duo palettes where it will have this like 15 spots on one side and 15 spots on another side, but the top part is going to be not see-through, if that makes sense. I can't even speak English today. Okay, so the single one has the clear top so you can actually see what products are inside. The double one, the double-sided one, will not. So I have the double-sided ones, a few of them, but I don't even use them, just because I don't like not being able to see what's inside. I like being able to pick up the palette and seeing, oh, these are my neutral shadows. So I got a couple of these for my blushes and for my MAC eyeshadows. They fit perfectly inside, and they did reduce the prices of these as well, so they're not quite as expensive as they used to be, which is always good. And I got another cream color base, and this is called Shell. This has a frost finish, and this one is a little bit more of a beigey champagne color. So this one feels a little bit more smooth as well. I don't know why. So this one on top is Hush, and then this one right down here is Shell. Now, I don't know if you guys frequently check the MAC website like I do, but the pigments, you know, probably come in a little container like this. But they recently came out with pigments, and I am so thankful that they did this. They came out with pigments that are smaller, so you can see the comparison, that they're just probably, I don't know, maybe half the size. It doesn't have the ounces on here, but you can see that they are significantly smaller, but these are $10. And I just love that, because you're never gonna use an entire thing of a MAC pigment. And these are kind of pricey, so it's nice that, you know, you can get a smaller amount but only have to pay, you know, 10 bucks for it instead of the full price. So I really like that. I got two, and I picked up Rose, as well as, I don't even know how to say this, Kitschmas? Kitschmas. Merry Kitschmas. This is a lilac light lavender color, and this one is obviously a pink color. Love it. Let's talk about lipsticks. I did go a little bit crazy. I had some back to MAC things, so I was able to get a couple of these for free, which is always good. That's one reason to continue to shop at MAC, because of the back to MAC thing. That's just, like, once you get 6, you can obviously, you guys know the drill, turn them in to get a free lipstick, and that's just so exciting. So the first one is, oh, this is like my favorite lipstick right now, and it is Relentlessly Red. I mean, come on. Really? Really? It's just such a perfect, I think it's the perfect summer color, because it's like that pinky red, and I just absolutely love it. I will show you guys swatches here of all of these in just a second, but let me get through all of them first. And then the next one is Lovelorn, and this is a luster, and Relentlessly Red is a retro matte. However, I don't find this one is as difficult to apply as Candy Yum Yum. Keep that in mind, because Candy Yum Yum to me is just like so uncomfortable to wear. Luster Lovelorn is the next one right here. It's a cool tone pink, which is nice because it'll probably make your teeth look a little bit more white in comparison to some of the more warmer pink tones, but it's very, very wearable, and it has a nice sheen to it. Not like glitter. I mean, when I say sheen, I mean like shine, like almost like a balmy, like a lip balm finish. And yeah, really like that one. And then the next one is Sweet and Sour. MAC actually brought back a lot of their more popular limited edition lipsticks, and Sweet and Sour is one of them. So this is a cream sheen, and this one is more warm tone, but I think it's very, very wearable. It is similar to Sushi Kiss, but Sweet and Sour is definitely more wearable than Sushi Kiss in my opinion. And it's just a orangey pink, and it swatches really nicely. I mean, you guys know a cream sheen MAC lipstick applies really well to the lips, and it also feels a lot better than some of the matte lipsticks. And then the next one is a Flamingo, and I love this color. I almost didn't buy this, but I was having those like what the hell kind of days and bought it anyways. This is a luster finish. Usually I'm not a fan of luster finishes just because I don't find that they're as pigmented, but this one definitely is pigmented, and this is just a perfect like true pink, and it's a little bit of a corally pink, but I really like this one too. And then the next one is Kinda Sexy. No, like really, that's the name, Kinda Sexy. And this is a matte. This, I love this color. It is a matte, but it applies so smoothly. It's not like the retro mattes, so it's not quite as hard to apply or quite as drying on the lips as a retro matte would be. But it is just the most flattering, like natural, your lips but better color ever. If I were going to an interview or to work, I would wear this like all the time. I mean, I just love it. I just love it. Relentlessly Red, Lovelorn, Sweet and Sour, Flamingo, and Kinda Sexy. Out of all of them, ooh, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I really like Flamingo and Relentlessly Red. I just feel like Relentlessly Red is just like, it screams like America. I mean, because I just feel like it's like the prettiest red for summertime ever. It reminds me of like 4th of July. That's really what it reminds me of. So love that one. And then if you're not really into bright lips, I would recommend Kinda Sexy. Okay, so the next blush that I got was Spring Sheen. So some of you guys, these are like very popular colors. So some of you guys will be like, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't have that. Nope, I didn't. So this is Spring Sheen right here. And Spring Sheen reminds me a lot of Orgasm. And I really like the finish of it though. I like it better than NARS Orgasm because it has a nice glow, but you can't see any shimmer in it whatsoever. And then the next one is Margin, and I actually bought this one because I watched SMLXO's video on her favorite like must-have blushes for spring and summer, and this was one of them. This was like, I think her like holy grail must have. If you buy one of them, you should buy this one. So I went out and got it because I just love her. I love her dry, like sassy sense of humor. I find her so funny. So this is Margin right here. The packaging doesn't tell me what kind of finish it has, but I'm almost 100% sure that it's a frost, which I know a lot of you hear frost and you're like, like get away from me. But for a blush, I really like it because it's very shimmery, it's very summery, it's very gonna give you that like glowy skin. So love it. The next one is Rule. This is actually an eyeshadow, and I love this because it's just, you know, an orange color, and orange is just awesome for blue eyes, which I have. This is it right here, and there's a tiny bit of shimmer in it, and I think it could be perfect for like a lower crease color, kind of mixing like this and peach smoothie or this and soft brown. I really like it. And then another eyeshadow that I think you guys will probably be shocked that I don't already have is Sketch. And this is just a burgundy purple color. So I would think I would use this mostly to like smudge out on my lower lash line. Okay, just a couple more things, I promise, and then I'm done. So another thing, like I said, I've been really into glowy, bronzy skin recently. Not that I have it right now, I need to self-tan terribly bad, but this is the MAC Iridescent Powder, and it's a loose powder in the color Golden Bronze. So I actually saw this when I went to the MAC store with my sister, and I was like, oh my God, that's so pretty. We were both like drooling over it. But then I left the store and I was like, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. I went back because I needed it. I'm just going to swatch a little bit on my hand here. I mean, really. I mean, like, look at that. Look at that. And I believe that is it for my haul, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you pick up any of these products, definitely let me know what you think or what products you pick up. Tag me on Instagram, whatever it is you want to do. You can also follow me on Twitter. And that is all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.